Layla Zarogi, the special representative of the Secretary General for Children in Armed Conflict, recently returned from a visit to Syria, Jordan, Iraq, Turkey, and Lebanon. She concluded that the ongoing conflict in Syria is having disastrous effects for children. Many Syrians have fled to avoid the continued fighting. Of the 6.8 million people who have been either displaced or made into refugees, 70% are women and children. Zarogi reported on this during the noon briefing today at the United Nations.
Children in Syria not only are affected in their daily basis, they lost their family, they lost their house, but they lost the hope. They are full of anger. I repeated this, they are full of anger, and if this continues, we will face a generation of illiterate. This is a serious matter.
Syria has long prided itself on its educational system, and the Assad government has prioritized literacy programs. According to the statistics from the United Nations, between 1982 and 2011, the rate of literacy in Syria went up by 28.4%. However, as a result of the ongoing conflict, the educational system is being disrupted. Many schools have been transformed into battlefields as the fighting continues.
Schools are sometimes destroyed. They're being occupied by military forces. They use them as barracks, and therefore children obviously then can't go to school, so they're deprived of something that gives them a sense of normalcy amidst all this conflict.
In addition, children are being forced to become combatants by the rebels and are being used to carry out atrocities in efforts to further destabilize the country. Zarogi noted that many children between the age of 15 and 18 have been recruited from other countries and brought to Syria in order to fight. Many videos have surfaced showing children in Syria who have been forced to fight in the conflict. Some depict very brutal atrocities in which very young child soldiers have participated.
Scores of them have been killed, injured, maimed, detained, tortured, recruited, and forced to witness or to commit atrocities.
As the conflict continues in Syria, many civilians are becoming victims of the raging violence there. UN officials warn of dire consequences for Syrian children if the violence does not stop soon. Caleb Maupin, Press TV, New York.